In today's video, we're breaking down how to safely run multiple accounts on platforms like Facebook, Amazon, TikTok, and PayPal, all from one device without getting banned or flagged. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've ever had an ad account shut down for suspicious activity or got locked out just for switching logins, you know how strict these platforms can be. And that's where AdsPower comes in. It's an anti-detect browser that helps you manage separate accounts with unique fingerprints, proxies, and environments that mimic real users. So we're going to cover what AdsPower is, how it works, and walk through step by step so you can see if it's the right fit for your system. Let's get into it. So first off, what is AdsPower? AdsPower is an anti-detect browser, which basically means it lets you create completely separate browsing environments that each look like they're coming from a different person on a different device in a different location. So each profile you create has its own cookies, its own fingerprint, and its own IP address. So even though you're on one computer, the internet sees every profile as a unique user. That makes it ideal for people running multiple ad accounts, affiliate offers, e-commerce stores, client logins, and more, all without triggering platform bans. So before we get into the walkthrough, let's go over some of the key features. So first off, AdsPower lets you create individual browser profiles, each with its own digital fingerprint. That includes things like time zone, language, user agent, screen resolution, web RTC, and more. All of that is randomized or customizable. Second, each profile can be paired with its own proxy. This gives every profile a unique IP address, so they look like they're coming from completely different locations, not just a bunch of logins from the same machine. Third, you can run browser extensions inside each profile, just like a regular Chrome window. That means things like authenticator apps, ads tools, or translation plugins work natively in the environment. Fourth, there's a synchronizer feature, so you can control multiple profiles at once, doing the same action across several accounts. This is perfect for batch posting or account management. Fifth, AdsPower includes built-in automation. You can create custom workflows or use pre-built templates to automate repetitive tasks like logging in, scraping data, or interacting with platforms like Facebook and Amazon. And finally, there's a full API access for more advanced users or developers who want to integrate AdsPower into larger systems. Okay, so how to use AdsPower. What you want to do first is go ahead and use our exclusive link to make sure you're getting the best price possible. Once you click that link, you will automatically be brought to this page right here. And as you can see, the referral code saasreport is already in there for you, and you'll get set up with a free trial. So you'll enter in your email address, password, etc. Or you can also sign in with Google, which is what I did. So obviously, if this is your first time logging in, the dashboard's going to be empty. Step number 2 is to create a new profile. So click that new profile button. This is where you'll build your virtual browser. You'll start by naming the profile and use something simple and clear like Client Facebook 1 or Amazon Store UK. Then you'll want to choose your browser type. Most people stick with Sun browser because it's AdsPower's default based on Chromium. Step number 3 is to assign fingerprint settings. So AdsPower will auto-generate a digital footprint for the profile, things like time zone, user agent, language, and more. You can manually adjust any of these if needed, but for most people, the default settings are safe and effective. The goal here is to make the browser environment look like it's running on a real unique device. Step number 4 is to add a proxy. So scroll to the proxy section, which is right here. This is where you assign a different IP address to the profile. Use a residential proxy for best results, but you can also use IP Royal. They work well with AdsPower and are really easy to set up. So you'll just paste in your IP address, port username and password from your proxy provider, and hit test connection to make sure everything is working correctly. This step is crucial for avoiding detection. It separates each profile not just in fingerprint, but also in location. Step number 5 is to tag the platform and save. So you want to select a tag for the platform like Facebook, Amazon, PayPal, or TikTok. This just helps you stay organized later on. So you can just go ahead and tag Facebook and create, and then we'll go ahead and click OK. Now, step number 6 is to open and use the profile. All you do is go ahead and click open, and this launches a completely separate browser window, fully isolated from your normal browser and from any other AdsPower profiles. You can now log into your account just like you would on a normal device. Everything you do, cookies, sessions, tracking, stays inside this container. You can open multiple profiles at the same time, and each one will act as its own device with its own IP and fingerprint. Step number 7 is to use the synchronization tool, which is right here. If you want to perform the same actions across multiple profiles at once, we will go into the synchronization tab in the sidebar. You'll select the profiles you want to work with, open them, and then hit start sync. Once you have more profiles in here, you'll select both of them or all of them and click start sync. Now, when you type or click in one browser window, the same action will happen in the others at the same time. This is a huge time saver if you're posting content, replying to messages, or setting up similar campaigns across different accounts. Step number 8 is to set up automation. So this is where you can build automated workflows. You can start from scratch, recording actions like clicks, typing, or navigation, or use a ready-made template from AdsPower Marketplace. Examples include tasks like browsing Amazon listings, downloading product images, or warming up new Facebook accounts. Once you select a task, assign it to a profile and hit start. AdsPower takes care of the rest. So all you have to do is come into processes, you'll click create process, and then this is where you'll type in the process name, and then you can say new tab, refresh web page, add a description, key combination, so you can completely customize it. You also can go ahead and select a group. If you don't have one, you can create one right there. Step number 9 is to install extensions, and this is completely optional. If you need tools like two-factor authentication apps, password managers, or analytic trackers inside your profiles, just go ahead and head to the extensions tab. You'll find a recommended list of browser extensions you can add with just one click, and they'll only install into the selected profile, not your whole system. This helps you fully customize each browser based on its purpose. So you just go to extensions and you can go ahead and add extension right here. Next, we'll talk about API, and this is a bit more advanced, but if you're working with a development team or managing hundreds of profiles, you might want to use AdsPower's API. This lets you connect your AdsPower account to third-party tools, create or update profiles programmatically, and run custom dashboards. You just go to the API section, generate your token, and select your integration platform. If this sounds too advanced, you can totally skip it, but it's great for large-scale setups. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the different plans and pricing options. So the way it works is depending on how many profiles you need and how many team members you have, the price differs. Now, let's talk about the different plans and pricing options. So as you can see, they do have a free plan. You get 2 profiles, 0 members, and 1 super administrator included. With the professional and the business, you can pay monthly, quarterly, or annually. So I'm going to review the annual prices because this is how you're going to get the best price possible. You can save 40% by signing up annually. So with the professional and with the business, it depends on how many profiles you need and how many members. So with the professional plan, let's just say you have 10 profiles and you have 2 members, that brings it to $11.40 per month. With this, you get 1 super admin profile and 2 free profiles. With the business plan, it's at least 100 profiles, but you can customize from there, and then how many members you need. So it really depends, but this comes out to, let's just say you have 500 profiles and 3 members, that comes up to $84.06 per month. But again, this is billed annually. If you want to go month by month, it's going to be a little bit more of an investment, but make sure you're finding a plan that really fits your needs. Is AdsPower for you? If you're managing just one account for your business, AdsPower probably isn't necessary. But if you're managing multiple accounts, whether for yourself, your clients, or e-commerce brands, it's one of the safest and most flexible tools you can use. It gives you the freedom to grow your business without constantly worrying about bans or shutdowns. The ability to separate environments, automate tasks, and control how each profile looks to the outside world, that's what makes AdsPower so valuable. If you want to try it out yourself, make sure you use our exclusive link in the description. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use them, we just want to thank you so much in advance for your support. It just helps us to continue to create free tutorials just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you find the best softwares to scale your business, simplify your systems, and make smarter decisions about the tools you use. So if you love this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.